Well, good morning. It is Sunday, June 1st. It is, the sun has made a guest appearance. I don't know how long she's... Hi, Dave Donahue. Boy, first one in. Thank you so much. But I did want to make sure I got my Sunday morning live posted. I've been working on those Dell Blade servers. As you know, you've seen quite a few of my videos on those. And my goal for today is to finish those, which I think I'm going to be able to do. Get everything cleaned up and prepare my non-ferrous scrap run for tomorrow. I also got some materials out of the sample batch of those IBM Blade servers that I had. And so, without further ado, I thought I would show you some of the materials we recovered. I am still working on establishing enough inventory to open eScrap by the pound, which is going to be the new eBay store. That's a little ways off. This time of year it gets really hectic for me. I have the music school, and it's band instrument return time. Just grabbing my coffee, guys. So I left this one together really just so I could show you some of the materials we've recovered from these. These were a very good investment. I bought 50 of them, and I forgot my coffee. A lot of times when I get a lot like this, what I'll do is I'll go in quickly and I'll just grab the low-hanging fruit, so to speak, which in this case for me was RAM. Did really well. I got at least 20 pounds of, well, not 20 pounds, I got probably, let's see, 3, 6, 10, yeah, I got about 20 pounds of shielded RAM, high-grade server RAM. We did really well getting that sold right away, so I didn't have my funds tied up. The IBM Blade servers that I have coming in next week should do very well as well. You know, everybody says, well, where do you get all this e-scrap? Well, I've spent a long time building relationships with people who are professionals in this field. You know, nothing happens overnight. It took me a long time. So, you know, but I'd be glad to share some of that with you. And Skeeter, good morning to you. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like, Dave Donahue. Appreciate that. JD, good morning. So, let's go. So, on these Dell blades, each one yielded 2 peripheral high-grade cards. I've got a box of these now. These are really good for gold recovery. And that's what I've been really trying to do, just trying to stockpile. And like I said, I think we're going to go with something called eScrap by the pound. The hardest thing about that is going to be pricing it so it's affordable for you guys. And, you know, and I'm not selling it at a loss, because basically I will sell it on eBay for exactly what I would have sold it if I sold it to my buyer. It sounds kind of crappy to do, but I can't lose money. I can't. I gotta break even, you know, or at least whatever. But some of this, you know, there's room for negotiation. This is going to be a new venture for me. If you want to ask me about musical instruments, well, I'll consider myself an expert. But purchasing and buying gold for recover, no, this is new for me. So, again, you know, I'm interested in what you guys think it's worth, and so on and so forth. But again, you know, more than anything, I am here to teach and here to show, so you guys don't get burned by buying e-scrap that's not so great, huh? So, I got to this one. There's a chip under here. This is brass. And, that's a battery. That's got to come off. But there'll be you'll get gold pins here on a peripheral card. Chips. So peripheral high-grade cards, if you look at board sort, you'll see them graded as high-grade peripheral boards. I gotta get this off, of course. Very good for gold recovery, lots of chips. And so peripheral high-grade boards, those I will sell by the pound. I've got probably 20 pounds of them now. These are peripheral low-grade boards. Well, actually, I take that back. This is a peripheral high-grade board. Visible gold and good chips for recovery. Again, these are really good for those of you who are looking for things to, that won't break the bank for me to ship it to you. Peripheral cards are fantastic for that. Hi, Mr. Long. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Harper, welcome. Roscoe Cat, welcome. Thank you for the gifts, everybody. That's very kind of you. This, by comparison, this is a low-grade peripheral board. I've got a box of these too. A lot of this stuff I'm going to just sell to my online refiner, my online board buyer. If I take a minute, maybe, I don't want to take the pins off. There's pins under here. I don't really want to take them off. I want to leave them on. Just like this. This low-grade board is now a high-grade board. It's borderline, but yeah, maybe I'll leave it in with low grade. I'm not sure, but again, it's got dead space on it. That's where the differentiation is between low grade and high grade. High grade has a lot of components. I've got visible gold. Low grade, I've got some pins here because those didn't pull off. I was lucky. I didn't mean to pull them off, but they came off anyway. I probably will throw this in with borderline high grade. I'll probably, I hate to use the term, get away from it. Good morning, Patrick. How are you? So again, this would be probably, I think I'll go peripheral low grade on that because of the dead space. The other thing too is I really have a good rapport with my buyer. I don't want to make him mad at me. The board itself, and again, I'm just finishing up on these from last night. I'm not going to do another video on these. What I'm doing today is just going through some of the things we found. I'll get the battery off. These brass risers just twist off, and then I can get the metal plate off of here. There's really good gold under here, and there's good gold here. So I've got quite a bit of high quality gold, and this is an older board. See the gold? See the flashing? So we really did very, very well on that lot of boards. I like buying things in bulk. It's kind of probably a pain in the ass for my viewers, and I apologize. I don't mean to get redundant. But for me, good morning, OTD. For me, it makes more sense to buy things in a lot, clean them all off, package everything, and either sell them in my online store or sending them up to my buyer. So I've got boxes of everything now, which is really great. I can't wait to get my hands on those IBM servers. Oh my god, I'm dying. I am absolutely dying to get my hands on those. I bought 10 of them last week just so I wanted to go through them and see if it was going to be worth my time. I mean, look at this thing. I see them selling for $98 on eBay. 463-2654 power. It's from an IBM Power Blade 001BML2000PQ1. It's pinned. It's not a pinless CPU, but I've got those aside. Look at the quality of the gold. So, those I'm saving. Greedy little bitch that I am. These are the more current pinless CPUs. They really don't have a lot for gold recovery right now. I have to say, if I want to sell them, I sell them as scrap. It's got a copper heatsink and no pins. If you get an iCore though, and that's today's project, I've got a whole bunch of computers outside. Whoops. And I'm hoping to go through them and see if I can find any I-Core 5, 6, 7, 8s, and 9s. Yeah, so these I have aside. This requires a bit more research than to just chuck them as scrap. So those are just really cool. Again, any of you who have been buying precious metal for precious metal recovery, I would welcome advice. Selling e-scrap is new to me. I take that back. Selling e-scrap to the general public is a new venture for me. I just think it's nice to have stuff available for the home gamers. And having done YouTube and now watching so many of you, I do see there's I'll say a niche. I don't really want to say a market for it. So, anyway. Hi, homie Kenobi. Hey, somebody said I should mention these CPUs to you because you like to collect cool stuff. Did you see these? They came out of IBM Power Blades. And I've never seen anything like these. They're amazing. So, those I have. I blocked myself because I said bitch. That's funny. I blocked myself again. Oh boy. Alright. These, I have 3 pounds of these in this bag right now. These all came off the Dell blade servers. Look at that. And, see if I can turn this up just a little bit. Okay. Very good gold recovery, and it's an older quality gold. These are from these servers are pre-2020, and they have much better gold recovery on them. So I have 3 pounds of those, and those came from backplane boards that were on the blade servers. Tell you, those blade servers, guys, if you're looking for something for e-scrap without a ton of waste and extra weight, take a look at some of those smaller blade servers. Like I said, I was lucky I got a good deal on them. But these are really great for gold recovery. Right now we're sitting at 2.8 pounds in the bag. And more. Yeah, homie, they really are. I get tired of just sending money off to my buyer. I don't really hurt myself by taking the gold pins off because he's buying the board. If I started nipping the chips off the board, yeah, then it's another whole thing. But I don't think recovering some of this gold is such a bad thing. All right. What else did we get? We got quite a bit. These are also peripheral high-grade cards. Again, I pulled these aside for our home gamers who like to refine gold. They were, I think they're voltage regulators. I won't put my last dime on that. A lot of gold flashing, copper flashing, a lot of chips. RAM is expensive. RAM I can't sell for any less than $35 a pound right now. Thank you, Hobie. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong taking some of these gold things and keeping them aside. I'm not hurting my buyer. I'm not ripping him off. He's buying the board and getting the board. I broke that open so you could see some of the pins in here. Very high quality gold again. Good gold flashing. And for these, for resale, for gold bearing products, I leave the pins. I don't take those. So these will go in a pound lot by themselves. Again, lots of gold recovery here, lots of good chips. That could be copper flashing. I'm not 100% sure. So we have those aside. These came off of backplane boards. This is where I got those nice pins for them that I just showed you guys from backplane boards. Backplane boards are great for gold recovery. Absolutely great. Anything pre-2020, you're going to do much better. Right now, it's kind of in a good place because so many people are changing to newer technology, I put these in with those as well. These were amazing. These I sold. These went, I think, within 10 minutes of me putting them up in the eBay store. These were really good for gold recovery. That was out of the old IBM servers we did a couple of weeks ago. So those, I saved one. Gonna start picture frames. Right next to my family picture frames are going to be cool e-scrap. So this is the backplane board that I got those good pins off of. In this case, it was on the blade server. Oh no, she's got blade servers out again. Ah! No, don't worry. We're not processing any more blade servers today. I'm actually sick of looking at them. The hard drives. Let's see. Yeah, I got really good gold recovery here that I've got to still go after. These would have been over here somewhere. And then here was a plastic thing that looks something like this, and that was here. Those were super easy to nip off and yielded those very high quality, yielded these really super high quality connecting pins. That's what I'll sell those as, connecting pins. I've still got to get at this. There's still a little bit more. When you see something like this, flip it over. Look at the gold there. And don't leave it behind. I can still take this off and I can still sell this as a peripheral high-grade board without any consequence or any cheating. I'm not cheating anybody. Gold flashing and chips. That's what the buyer, that's his criteria. I have quite a few of those to still process. These, I think, came out of the compact servers, the HPs. Oh no, I lied. Cisco. Cisco's really good for gold recovery too, guys. If you can get your mitts on the old ones, yeah, go for it. And again, you know, I just wanted to spend a little time showing you some of what came out of these. I mean, there was really a very good... Good morning, Simple Man. How are you, Skeeter? Thank you for the like. If I missed anybody, forgive me. You know how I feel about all of you guys on my Sunday morning live. You're awesome. And thank you very much, all of you who are sending gifts and roses and everything else. It's not necessary, but it's awfully nice of you. Thank you. My nephew, who is my business manager, will probably text me in the chat and say, "What do you mean you're not supposed to say?" But that's not why I do it. I do it because I enjoy your company. I have these aside. I'm probably going to sell them as is. I'm not sure what I'm going to sell them as. Probably a gold pin bearing peripheral high grade board. I have them aside. These will go up for sale. I have quite a few. Where's my... Oh, there we go. These are really nice. These came out of the compacts and Cisco's. See, again, look at the gold flashing. Flip it over. Gold pins. These are excellent gold pins, by the way. Even the board. So we did very well with these. These came out of Cisco servers that were between 1990 and 2000, I think. Sometimes there's a date on here. Older the better. Or as my friend here, Hobie, when coming in, would say, older the golder. Newer the fewer. Really good gold pins here. And I'll save those for you guys. I'll put those up for sale. We have, I'm sorry if this sounds like a sell-a-thon. That's not my intention. My point is that I've saved a lot of this specifically for all of you here on TikTok and YouTube who do gold refining. Yeah, I could ship this all off to my buyer tomorrow morning, but I'd really rather give you guys first crack at it. I know how hard it's getting to get e-scrap. Almost 2 pounds here. Okay, now there's 2 pounds. There we go. So there's 2 pounds of peripheral high-grade boards, rich in gold material. These will be listed as Cisco. That's over there. What else have I got that I could show you? Oh, these I pulled right away. I went through quite a few of the blade servers, and I pulled these right away. I you've heard me go on about this past couple weeks. I finally got I went to the scrapyard. We pulled one apart, completely pulled it apart. I had to show him there's no aluminum or thermal paste in here, and there isn't. It's straight out copper. They finally agreed with me and gave me bare bright copper on it. You've heard that saga. In all honesty, after all my bitching and grousing, make me an offer, Cecilio. I take PayPal. Yeah, these were great. They weigh 1.4 ounces each. So that is 3 pounds of bare bright copper. I mean, right off the bat, I've got $10 a server back in my pocket, maybe more. I was trying to hold them. I really think copper's going to go up to $5 a pound, but most of you also know my kitchen got flooded, so I've got to get a down payment in here to pay the contractor. Good news is I have a new awning and patio coming up, so at least I can hang out outside while they're working in the house. I can't. I'm going through my pile already. Maybe I did. So put that over there. This stuff is all sorted. And New Beginnings Fishing. Where are you located? Sounds like fun. My cousin's daughter, my second cousin, and her husband operate a fishing business in Nantucket. I think it's just like living the dream. So these are clean gold pins. Well, they're not the cleanest, but they're pretty clean. Just to show you, these I'm saving. I don't know until I have to sell them. Ah, you also do e-waste scrap over in the UK. Okay, now. Patrick Williams had mentioned that he did find a board buyer in Ireland. Do you have one in the UK? Okay. I forgot to weigh this. Yeah. Anyway. $1.4. I don't really need to do that, do I? Yeah. What else have I got here to show you? Now, the bane of my existence is copper MOSFETs. There's tons of copper in them. I've got literally 3 garbage cans full of them. I would love to convince the yard to buy those as number 3 copper. These you'll get off power boards, power supplies, things like that. But you can separate these. You got to get this plastic off. And there's copper underneath here. I've just got garbage cans full of them. And I'd like to find somebody to buy the whole lot of 3 garbage cans. I'm working on that. I think somebody eventually will buy those as number 3 light copper. All right. What else has Miss D got going on? Some of the RAM I got was shielded. It takes 2 minutes to pop the heat sink off. Hit it with a hairdryer, warm up the thermal paste, pop that open. You've gone from $9 a pound to $30 a pound. I should actually have 2 pounds of RAM up for sale by the end of the day today. I can't possibly be out of things to show you already, can I? Oh no, how dreadful. Got a lot of these too. They're pinless CPUs. These are Xeon. They're good for scrap value, nothing more. As I said, the IBM servers really were, they were rock on awesome. The thing with blade servers is you're not going to get hard drives in those small blades. You're going to get you won't get hard drives, and you won't get power supplies in the smaller blade servers. What you do get is a lot of product in a smaller space and a lot less waste. The value is going to be in the board as opposed to on the board. These hard drives, this is a newer SATA connector. The boards are selling pretty well. I don't have the price off the top of my head, but I do take the boards off. I send them to a certified R2 recycler, and another recycler shreds the body and the platters. What a dreadful sounding thing. Let's shred the body and the platters. Oh. Well, goodness. I think I'm out of things to show you, my friends. I don't think I have anything else here to show you that came out of those. So I want to take a moment and wish you a wonderful day. I'm sorry the video is a little bit short, but to just drag it on with blah 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 is rather pointless. I will keep you in mind with the IBM Blade servers as that progresses. I think I'm going to go put a down payment on those on Monday. I'm going to spend the rest of today getting my non-ferrous run together. I've got heat sinks, hundreds of pounds of heat sinks. I have aluminum, stainless. I have these. I might do another video later tonight processing those heat sinks. I just don't know. Right now, the weather is actually nice out. I have no food in the house, and I'm hungry. So I'm going to go out and get myself some breakfast. Thank you for spending some time with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will repost. I need that breakfast, guys. I will repost this on my YouTube channel and here on TikTok. It's a short video, so I can. All right, everybody. Yes, I'm going to go get breakfast. Good morning, Angel Williams. And yes, all is well. One thing I really do enjoy, I enjoy seeing so many of you who are also friends. We all kind of seem to run in the same circle. And it's nice to find each other in the chats, isn't it? Oh, by the way, are you kidding me? I finally remembered who it was who used to say that all the time. John McEnroe, the so-called tennis professional. Are you kidding me? I knew I would finally remember who it was. All right, guys. Scrappy D signing off. God bless. Stay wonderful. Thanks again for spending some time with me. Catch you later. Bye.